forward with the other picks. Neon Esports as well, I would say that they have... I don't know about surprised me, but I would say that this draft is not super easy to execute, but I'm looking forward to just, you know, having different things being shown to me that they can work, because at the end of the day, it can.
There is also the troll factor, and I don't necessarily mean that positively. Again, the troll warlord, even as we've seen in this very qualifier, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it makes sense. You talked about the Sven matchup, and as a carry, certainly can get ridiculous farm and be that very scary core. But there's also the miss side of it that he just falls behind. His ultimate is more of even a troll ability, in the sense that it's not going to do good for him and even hurts him in some senses. So, yeah, it's curious to see what Troll Warlord comes out this time around.
Okay, it turns out that I thought Raging Potato was a 4-player. Turns out he is playing Core Monkey King when I judge his items, whereas the Dark Willow is playing the position 4. I don't know why he has his items locked, but maybe he's some, you know, Amar the F from the SDA region where he's going to queue up some Midases. He does some funky stuff with his inventory. But, okay, so you've got the Monkey King in the offlane. He's going to be able to out-CS the Sven and get some jingle stacks. So I think that makes it a little better, but still volatile.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I was definitely with you. According, what we're seeing here, Kishka is their more offlane player, so we haven't cast Neon yet ourselves, so definitely a little bit taken off. I don't know if this is just a hero comfort thing or if they really have either just playing these roles permanently. Either way, it is, the support Dark Willow with Core Monkey King in the end, but kind of the point still stands, even that being the case in the matchup into Sven, and now Sven's going to have to be annoyed by that combo, I'm sure. But off the bat, you hear the EMP coming out from Invoker onto the Earth Spirit. The Wex is leveled up, so let the harassment begin with that. But again, we've seen this Earth Spirit mid a couple of times now. Certainly can hold his own, and just even a much quicker, much faster online position for Earth Spirit is essentially what it is.
Yeah, no, Hero's just very good. Like, he's got decent damage, you've got high HP. You have just easy ways to like go around. You make good use of runes too, so I'd say his lane's gonna be okay. I would assume you slightly lose this lane, definitely to Invoker. You just get clicked over time, but you know, you've got the bottle, you've got the water runes, maybe you could look at some rotations. But that's also one thing you have to be aware of, because Earthspirit loves to like TP around and make a quick play. You can't just TP in the lane. Like, there's going to be a cold snap, it's going to be a tornado to like quickly cancel you out. So, slightly annoying matchup, I would say.
Also, slightly annoying. The harassment continues at the top lane. Bramble Maze put down. Good job getting around that, though, between Scam and Olnit. In fact, Olnit wants to go in. Hammer's laid down on a Raging Potato, but only so much damage to assist with. Warlock keeping the Fatal Bonds up, though, and once again, that harassment encounter coming through. So Sven is having a great time early on, 8-3 actually.
No, absolutely.
Monkey King is 4-1, so it's going good for Sven.
Yeah, I mean, Monkey King is the type of hero that you want to like be able to stand your ground and hit the enemy. But when you play into lanes that can push in like this, well, Sven has stun and cleave, and there's Fatal Bond, so you have to worry like about creeps hitting you all the time. And I'm not sure if this Monkey King will get out of the lane what he wants, so we'll have to keep a closer eye on this. Mid lane we did touch up upon. I think Cox and the Invoker should be okay. And bottom lane, AA Troll. That's just a strong lane. I think they should definitely be beating out Brew Rubik by a small margin.
It's a small margin right now. In fact, it's basically even at this point, but yeah, creep lane being even pushed up, so Troll Warlord gonna keep that slight advantage going. But the mid matchup, it is looking pretty good for Cox and the Invoker. He's 14-4 now, 10-2. On the Earth Spirit, so picking up a bit of momentum right there. Top lane, you see the Bramble Maze once again going down. Olnit able to avoid it. Still going to get the stun of the Boundless Strike, but avoiding the Bramble Maze means he'll survive and walk it off for now. But obviously the pressure continues to come, and as the levels start adding up, you do see more of a threat now, especially with the Dark Willow, who's actually sitting on a point currently. We'll see what she ends up getting.
Yeah, I also like that, like, they allowed Raging Potato to get a bit more solo XP. He was level 3 when that whole thing started, while his Willow did just get level 2, so making use of some pretty nice XP levels. Looks like Force down in the bottom lane. He's just going to be like, sure, I'm just going to drag away if they're overpushed. He's got the Ring of Health, so I'd say he's set up to have the kind of early game that he wants.
Yeah, Cold Feet not even online yet for Ancient Apparition, so really not a whole lot he can do against him. Needs to be careful. Blood Grenade, gonna be turned. Brewmaster just taking the creep wave this whole time and going for the kill. Going for the first blood, and he will get it. Thanks to Narman on Rubik, able to lift him up and help slam him down. So first blood coming through, and it's Ancient Apparition that falls victim.
Yeah, it's a big deal for Force to be able to get this first blood, but now the creeps are still kind of on him. He's losing a lot of HP. It's a little awkward, but still a trade he will take, as of course first blood. Does give you a lot of gold. It's gonna get himself a salve. Yeah, this is not the type of hero that you want to help enable his early game, because Brewmaster with early farm and early XP, he can kick out his troll later with his level 6.
Yeah, just Force really showing how tanky he is even early on. Gonna deliver that regen and almost like an axe-like effect right there, where, you know, pulling the creep wave behind, tanking it, and Troll just had to accept that fact and go back to farming elsewhere. So, yeah, Force is having a great time on the Brewmaster so far.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with these heroes like AAs and these Warlocks like off to the side. In the lane, sure, you can play behind or on the side of your carry, but if you get called out in the jungle against like 3-4 slows, you already know that these heroes, they just die. You have no counterplay as AA.
Mm-hmm. Troll Warlord is 26-3 though. Of course, some jungle farm thrown in there as well. Mid matchup continues to be the same. It's Invoker slightly ahead of the Earth Spirit. The levels, as they get higher though, level 5 now on either side, so more pressure coming out. And we also hit 5 minutes into the game, so being nighttime right now, but
yeah,
remain with that 1 kill overall.
I mean, with Brewmaster now having a Vanguard already down bottom against Troll, which is it's one of the best heroes to actually end up getting a Vanguard against, as he's very high on the attack speed. But he's got some magic damage. Let's see, Force, Roots.
The stick used.
Right, easy.
Enough. And they might get 2? No, Narman's fine. But they got the early raid boss, you could suggest, with kind of hyping up for us on the Brewmaster. Finally, they take him out, though. I
mean, that's a very good killer early on still, like for them to get, right? We talk about this Brewmaster, he's got the early Vanguard, but with maybe some of the small buffs coming out to the Whirling Axis and you still having 2 magical spells, you know, kind of putting it into Force, it's got to make sure he stays on full HP, because these are the early kills that Fortune Soul, and generally when you play Troll, like, you want to be amplified as much as possible.
Yeah. What's the Brewmaster build this game? Because honestly, an item like a little bit of mid-action, but item like Crimson Guard does feel pretty valuable here with all the physical damage on the other side.
It's definitely an item I think that you could kind of buy. What I see other people generally go for is, well, Vessel is up on the menu, but you've got an Invoker, so you're probably not going for that. I've also seen other people like try and be more greedy when it comes to like a potential Radiance. Like maybe you want to burn him down. I think Pipe is also not too bad if you want to like split it up and go Pipe for your team. Honestly, I think it's pretty open.
Well, it's ultimately up to Force. We obviously see the Vanguard for a while now. We'll see how he develops from here. Top lane, good job by Olnit, as now he's farming up in the jungle, chopping down the tree that Monkey King was on. It seemed like Neon might have been trying to set up something, but chops him down, gets the long stun, and has more freedom to work with to continue what's overall a decent game for him. And see the creep scores across the board looking pretty good. Take a look at the net worth, a similar story. Monkey King a little bit behind, but overall, all 3 cores on either side are doing fairly decent here. Troll is leading the way, though.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're Neon, how do your early looks move? How do your early moves look? Like, do you maybe try to bring your Dark Willow mid to the Earth Spirit that he can make a play there? Because what's really nice with Invoker in this game, if they make a move anywhere else with Earth Spirit, you already know that Cox is going to instantly TP there. And he's a Quasivex Invoker, he will instantly counterplay it. So let's see, that move might be happening now, as Earth Spirit is TPing bottom.
And he is, they go in, the rolls in, Force. Having the TPs now nearby, the Magnetize committed. It is a lot of magic damage. And another roll, keep him in place. There is no support there. Rubik, he was busy doing some stacks, and he does, but losing his teammate in the process.
Oh, great kill. I thought they would just try to help a brother out. Is up top. Raging Potato trying to man up with the Jingoose.
That's kind of forced.
Here comes Mr. Cox.
Yeah.
With a double.
It's going to rotate it with the Evoker. Shadow Realm coming out, and no chance for Dark Willow. Ends up being a double kill for the Invoker. So talk about those rotations. Both mid players rotating to opposite sides of the map, and they both get kills.
I mean, Cox just knew. He was like, Force, you're dead on the Brewmaster. I need to wait 20 seconds because there's a double kill coming my way, you know? So don't worry about it, bro. I got all this net worth.
And now Brewmaster back at bottom. Continues where he left off as far as his farm goes, but again, Fortune Soul here on Troll Warlord. Continuing to have a good start himself. Ooh, that's an awkward time.
That's a nasty timing. That was like frame perfect. It connects and you pause.
Yeah, the Brewmaster is the one that paused at the bottom, a completely separate thing going on. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting with the return here. Invoker certainly going to be put in a awkward position, but it's maybe giving him a second here to really react with that tornado.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like for now, so he's gonna get kicked back into the wave. I would assume he's gonna lose like half HP-ish, but he's just gonna get out of the kick. They need to look to like connect the Cursed Crown and the Brambles. If it connects like twice, maybe he's in trouble, but just gonna assume he's gonna EMP, Tornado, Cold Snap. You know, he's gonna walk it off all cool and dandy.
Gonna do Invoker things. Even a TP support's gonna come in. Now, I will say Warlock is level 6. He just hit level 6, so Chaotic Offering's online now.
Literally, XP perfect level 6.
Yeah.
This is really, it's beautiful on my eyes when I look next to Skem's beautiful experience bar. So yeah, if they overplay, they've got to be careful. There's and they don't know this. I think he may have got this like in fog or whatever. So when a golden rains down on you at 850, I don't think you're ready for it.
Here we go. The Warlock's coming in. Is it going to be used? The mana's gone. Does it go for it? Not yet. There is wand charges on her spirit and does not want to commit such an ability, not knowing for sure if it's going to be a kill or not. So no Chaotic Offering yet.
There's still some very big timings for Geek Fam. You've got the Invoker. Cox is about to finish a Spirit Vessel. You've got the Brew Split as well. So if you're Geek Fam, I think you've got a lot of openings to like just bring your Invoker to bottom. If Neon stay there to fight, trust me, they will annihilate them. Like, absolutely destroy them. So we're already here. Okay, no Vessel this time yet.
Oh, they caught the Earth Spirit rotating over early, and he is dead. And the EMP burns all the mana remaining. Tornado, Cox credit for the kill, and now this tower is susceptible. Troll Warlord agrees. He's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, that was actually Ancient Apparition nearby, too. Started at TP out, but uh-oh. Now he knows he's in trouble. The Ghost Walk slow hits, and he knows the end is near. Castaway. No Roshan to deny himself. Just a matter of time. The earn charges.
Let's see, make some space with the sticks. Nope, gonna hold those sticks for later. As yeah, it looks so they're probably gonna look to pressure this bot tower, and I still think that this is a very hard defense for Neon. So they should just look to get the Dire safe lane tower, maybe get something done there. Uh-oh, Raging Potato could be in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Look who's here.
There's the kill. Oh, he jumped, he points it. Oh my gosh.
Easy bait by Raging Potato.
Flying through the air as the Chaotic Offering comes slamming down. That's a cinematic right there of sorts, but means Monkey King stays alive though, so it can still push, I suppose, with this ability. But yeah, that's got to feel bad if you're a Warlock. It's one of the worst feelings that comes out and nothing really happens.
Gonna like try to push out some waves, maybe form some neutral cams. It looks like they're just gonna try to twin gate back to bottom as Castaway was grabbing himself some experience. He did get level 6, but bottom tower will likely eventually die. Oh, let's see if we got the juke boots on. We do.
Invoker. He wants more. Okay, yeah. Voice of Tornado. They don't know exactly where he is. Castaway is a lot of time for them, if anything.
Oh yeah, easy outplay.
Him though, they know he's here still. They scanned him.
But they don't know where. Oh, Courier.
Now they.
They found him. I'm sorry, bro, but now you're dead. Kill the Courier. Nice, easy clap.
Make them pay. So Cox without a Courier for almost just under 2 minutes now, but finally finds that kill. Look at the top lane though, being pressured by the Radiant. They are going to get the tower kill. So yeah, that was a lot of time. That was a good 20 more seconds than Invoker expected to spin down there, I'm sure.
No, that was pretty good. Like first they get to kind of delay this top move by dodging the golem and everything, go back bottom, your A still get some stuff. The only thing I see that is a little annoying for you is that for Neon. Your Monkey King and Earth Spirit, sure, I wouldn't say that they're similar heroes, but in terms of how they fight and how they move, they are similar in that. Like, they need to kind of go in, like jump in or roll in, go on one target. So I think there's some easy counterplay for Geek Fam for now. But this smoke by Neon, I definitely like.
And it's going to be a beauty.
Yeah, see you later.
They can come through with it. The support coming in, not in time though. But Primal Split used, locked in onto Earth Spirit. So they kill Invoker, is going to come at a cost perhaps. So
Stolen Terrorize.
Earth Spirit able to roll it out. Terrorize can also help, and Rubik pushed away as a result. So this Primal Split not going to end up in a turn kill at least yet. As look at Monkey King, he's running down Warlock. Narman also falls. Ancient Apparition credit for the kill over there. So this is looking fantastic for Neon.
That was a really nice play. I liked it a lot. So remember that the tier 1 tower top died earlier, which makes it easier for your offlaner to rotate. It is also a Monkey King, so he just shows up in this mid fight. He kind of cuts them off with the Wukong's command, goes behind them. And beautiful play. Now chipping into the mid tier 1 a little bit. Likely don't want to commit.
Look at Monkey King though. He's setting up. Oh, the tornado just missing. Cox hoping to guess right and ends up not guessing correctly, although it was close. So Monkey King leaps away, and that will be the end of the fight now. But yeah, very good execution, certainly on the side of Neon.
Yeah.
Sven, though, own it. He is quietly being Sven here in the top lane. And he's got a Mask of Madness.
Just farming the entire map. Fortune Soul isn't too far away, of course, being troll and having a good timing on the battlefield. As Ultimate's farm is very high up there. You've got the Spark of Courage, Mask of Madness, Echo, can split that up later. He will definitely look to try and help his team out. I think like some BKB split into the Echo after. It's got the party hat on. He's ready.
Ancient Apparition. Okay, Wisdom Rooms are coming. Ancient Apparition sending the Ice Blast all the way to the top one. Warlock. Never mind, it doesn't come through. He actually used it. I was waiting for him, but he actually used it already. So.
A little too late.
But Earth Spirit is going to still go in and at least make him pay for taking this rune, maybe? Okay, never mind. Ken just wants to get out.
Oh, Raging Potato. He was cut off a tree, I believe, off of the high ground ward. So, cut down, stunned after. And if you were stunned 6 seconds against a Sven, I think you're probably dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, the end result right there. God's Strength comes out and Sven's like, I've been busy farming creeps. Time to farm a hero. Does so. And now it's back to creeps. So, yeah, he has another 1,500 gold already saved up. Understandably, the pretty typical build here. The BKB is likely going to be next in line. That's going to be scary.
Well, eyes on Ken. Will he be enough? Because they will have to smoke up soon. Because all the plays that they can do, I think, is, well, it looks like they're gearing up for it. It's these three go together, roll Ice Blast, throw up the Bedlam on this Earth Spirit, because whoever they roll on, I think you are dead. At least if you're alone, as smoke breaks, Ken goes in. Find Mr. Cockers. Terrorize.
And now it's Cockers, all right. Terrorize.
Stolen Bedlam.
Split, though. Goodness.
It's a strong one.
God, Earth Spirit melts.
Oh, this Stolen Bedlam looks sexy. I like it. You can even like throw it on your Brewmaster. I'm glad that you can do that, because that is nice and strong.
Yeah. Oh, we saw right there. Yeah, good synergy certainly coming out, and they're chasing for more. They're going to catch Dark Willow as well. Monkey King getting in here late. Still has the Wukong's command. Found this strike. Wukong's throwing.
Okay.
Able to tornado on through. Brewmaster. He's such a tough kill, but it is enough. And now Troll will.
Good Death Blast. Golem.
Troll's disarm though. Deafening Blast. It's an issue, and there's a nice Ice Path as well, but it's not going to matter. Battle Trance activated. The chase is successful. They kill Invoker. They're going to kill Warlock, but Sven shows up, and oh no. Now you're thinking about trading once again. Hold it. Magnetize on him. Does turn on a Monkey King, but Rubik is still
getting Norman too.
Ken is going to clean up, finishing off the Rubik. So, oh yeah, Earth Spirit, he shows back up after all that and ends up getting the turn kill there.
I mean, there's nice execution from Neon. I think maybe Geek Fam, trying to go a little too deep. Raging Potatoes playing these fights really well. He dodged the Golem again by jumping around. There was another nice Wukong's command. Primal springs on after them, and then Ken just comes back in after respawning. Alright, Fox.
Tier 1. EMP combo.
Ooh.
Earth Spirit on the...
Oh, they're going for war.
First crown. Yeah, Warlock is...
Oh, nice Boundless.
Brew. Raging Potato just sitting on top. They drop Invoker again. Bruce also did. It's just not stopping, Case. They're still going. It's like a continuation of what they did about a minute ago or so, and they're going to get the Rubik as well. He can't get away, although Earthspirit getting very low. Fatal Bond's helping to do some work right here, but he does manage to walk it off. Another double kill for Fortune Soul. This game just definitely taking a turn.
Geek Fam are definitely making mistakes as Neon. I love the speed that they're playing this game at. Like literally just taking the game to Geek Fam, being like, okay, what you gonna do about it? You know, they roll on you. Boundless Strike comes in. Raging Potato from the back again. The continuous good Ice Blast as well. Like one after the other. If you're Geek Fam, you need to be more prepared to fight this, or you just split the map. Because right now you're just getting destroyed.
Yeah, it's overall a 1,000 net worth lead, but it feels a bit more than that. It really does, especially how these last couple of fights did go so well for the side of Neon. And this Troll Warlord, he's going to have a BKB.
Yeah, I mean, he's
basically about to click it.
He's doing great. He's got a Fury, not just Fury and BKB, it's Fury, Yasha, BKB. So he's got a very good net worth going on. So I think Geek Fam will now look to involve Olnit in the bigger plays as well. Stormhammer does come out.
Now the Shadow Realm, though, preventing the TP. No, it's canceled, and no chance in the end. So delaying it, but is taken out. BKB also finished on Sven. He didn't use it right there, so he still has the full charges, but obviously great for him, too.
He's also got the God Strength talent, of course, at this point already, as he's incredibly high leveled. He's level 16, Troll about to hit 15. Look to whack away at the tier 1. They need to be a little careful though. If they linger here, Neon, this is definitely a fight that they will look to take.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Cox, oh, he's going to be scouted. He actually, that sentry right there, they pinged him out. A bit of a split up fight. And
he's a goner.
Without using Chaotic Offering. Wukong's command, Sven still holding that
battle trance.
Orca, he has to.
He's got rooted straight up. He's dead.
As soon as he BKB.
Oh, he's not dead.
Unfortunate timing. Olnit is still going to manage to survive, though, thanks to a little bit of support. As Rubik did all that he could. Now it's a TP away, but Earthspirit goes in. They want the kill.
Good split.
Brewmaster, though, with the split is going to.
Cox.
Oh, Cox is dead. They'll take the secondary there in the Invoker, but Sven at least survives for the side of Geek Fam.
Neon are just playing better Dota right now. I think Geek Fam are getting caught a little bit. I would say that they should consider themselves lucky only losing Cox in this fight. I mean, you did have to expand your top BKB on Sven just to run away, but even that was that got a little too close for my liking.
Yeah, and he was in a very dangerous spot. I mean, even having to use Primal Split very defensively right there just to help save the Sven. Again, not ideal, but certainly necessary at that point by force. But so yeah, Sven stays alive. He's 3-0-2. His farm continues to still be very impressive, contesting with the Troll Warlord. But it does start to taper off a little bit. But I mean, I go back to at the same time, it's still not the biggest of leads. Still only 2,000 net worth overall.
No, that is true.
I mean, does it feel that way to you? Like, is this still a pretty even game, would you say?
It is somewhat even. I would give like right now the momentum is definitely on Neon's side, because so I think right now for Geek Fam, they need to make something happen with this Blink BKB on Olnit, because if they miss the next 1-2 timings, it's kind of, ooh, Blade Mail, careful.
He was trying to time that. He activated it pretty early, so it was like, all right, it's going to be wearing off here in a second. He went a little too early, though.
Yeah.
So.
I think like these plays right now are very important for Geek Fam, because I feel like they've been struggling a bit over like the last 5-6 minutes. So I think if they can get themselves 1-2 kills on the map and speed it up, give themselves some momentum and confidence again through Olnit Sven, then they're gonna be good to go.
Invoker behind the Sven, ready to alacrity. Scan hits. They know that Monkey King perhaps is setting up, and that's the cue for Geek Squad to start falling back for the time being.
Yeah, because for now we haven't seen any of most of the bigger team fights have kind of gone Neon's way, but I think that has come off the back of outplay and Geek Fam not truly being ready. But I think now you've lost a couple of those fights. They're gonna have talked about, you know, what's going on. Both their supports holding Philly Stones, Brewmaster holding a Philly Stone. That's why this game is still so even, man. They have 3 people cheating on the gold.
Yeah, Philly Stone pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, Neon are trying to set up a Roche.
They're doing it, but Geek Squad, they're coming. Geek Squad and a Geek Fam.
No, stay at Geek Squad, man. It sounds really funny.
I mean,
okay, Force, Terrorize, everything.
Trying to get the kill. Brewmaster before he can ultimate. No, yes they do. He was casting him, but they couldn't get it off. The counter conference could immediately, but Troll Warlord's dying. Battle Trance just in time. As that Ghost fan was trying to take him out. Battle Trance going to be wearing off the Deafening Blast as it comes down, and Troll Warlord
triple kill.
Oh, this is are real. Castaway's also going to feel the damage. Camorano attacks on him.
Bam.
Their alacrity applied, and now it's Roshan for Geek Fam.
Ooh, Ulnet Senpai doing some good stuff. Sure, so they do kill the Brewmaster, but I think they literally used everyone and then threw in their family on him as well to try and kill him. Like BKBs, Wukong's command, AA Blast, literally just everything. So, sure, he dies, but then Sven is like, sure, this is free real estate for me.
And he almost still got the primal split off. I mean, it really was half a second away from being cast, and that could have... It was already so bad with the team as in the end result as we saw. So yeah, the point is now it's I go back to that question I just asked you like a minute ago of how is this an even game? Well, no, not so much anymore. Geek Fam certainly takes control at this point.
Yeah, we might see I think we're starting to see a little bit of this thing where if Troll doesn't win the fight in like the first few seconds of his BKB, it will be very awkward for them to play. And that is a bit of the problem when you play against Brew. In order to kill him, it already takes a while. If he gets split off, he will be able to play these longer drawn-out fights. And there's also war cries, and now supports are starting to get defensive items. So Neon will have to go... They'll need to find some outplays again, like some nice smoke angles, because team fighting will not be easy.
There's a lot to deal with for this Troll Warlord. Obviously, just... the armor of Sven with the Warcry itself. You got Invoker. That Deafening Blast has actually been massive several times. You saw the Disarm popping up on him, and of course, that's no fun for Troll Warlord. Brewmaster doing his stuff with the Cinder Brew. I mean, it's not the friendliest game. And by the way, Brewmaster is going to have a Crimson card. It's just about finished.
Yeah, he's got the pipe plus Crimson. Sure, like, because all he has to do, right, like, it's not just, sure, it helps you stay alive, but it furthermore goes into this philosophy of how do we play these drafts, or how do we want to play against the Radiant lineup? Well, you want to drag out the fights. You want to make yourself and everyone more tanky to just live these extra couple of seconds. Or even just live to get the split off, because yeah, if he can do that, he's doing a lot. As Ken has a heart. Seems like the new type of flavor build, the Blade Mail into heart.
I saw him building that earlier. I mean... Again, we've seen Sven, if he's not careful, he definitely can do some good damage to himself. So I suppose it makes sense. And you have Invoker just throwing everything down, you know, so it kind of makes sense, but...
Yep.
It's... It also takes away, though, at the same time, it takes away from him going more of that position forced out build. You know, the Blink, the Spirit Vessel, going for these solo kills. Instead, he's just like this big blob almost.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the heart is also pretty nice for you as the Rolling Boulder does scale like with strength. So I guess it's not just making you tanky. Yeah. So we can... Oh, Mr. Cox.
Oh, man.
Roll in, kick back.
Cox in a horrible spot now. That but the construct there, the chaotic offering. Oh, the battle trance at the last second is going to keep him alive for now. But Earth Spirit, he's melting away. The Blade Mail helping to keep him alive. Cox gets pushed away. And the Wukong's not something you want to fight in. Obviously very aware on the Geek Fam. So they lost the Brewmaster, unable to primal split again.
Nice defense. Like, really nice. You got the Aegis away, as there's a stolen Bedlam as Ken kicks in his Dark Willow to show him to Rubik that he can steal it. We're just having some fun. You know, sometimes you have a little bit too much fun for 2 seconds, but Neon with a great hold.
Yeah, killing the Brewmaster before he's able to ultimate is massive. But I will say, clutch by Fortune Soul. Last fight, too, he ended up dying, but he is getting the battle trance off just barely. But it did get off yet.
Oh, Cox, my friend.
Invoker's dead. Maybe?
Oh, fine. Easy save.
Oh, those TPs, and now it's turn time.
Oh, here comes Olnit. Monka.
Baits it. Down goes Dark.
Oh, the Bedlam.
Monkey King. Assisting. Double kill for Olnit. Geek Fam gets more.
Well, don't want to blame them. If I see a player in my game, his name is Cox, I'll want to kill him too. But he just walks it off. They come in. Not a double kill for Olnit. He'll very happily take that. Getting ever so... Yeah, he's going to have a harpoon completed as well. Yeah, he's going to have to start thinking. He is so fat that all he can do is think about like upgrading the items he already has because he's running out of slots.
He is. I mean, Harpoon's fantastic though. The Silver Edge, the finish as mentioned. How about Invoker though? Back to Cox there. BKB is almost finished on him too. So
yep,
that's another BKB that'll come into play. Favorable for the Dire side, and you know, thinking of that, it almost feels like Brewmaster maybe could use one of the back-to-back fights, unable to primal before, but not an item you usually want to build an MI net.
I would say now, like with a couple of these 4 staffs come out, because your supports do have these Philly stones and whatnot, it should like help these people out in the front that do get gone on. Like maybe you get 1 defensive force off, etc. As one here we have not touched on as much is Kishka on the Dark Willow. He's got a Philly stone of his own, and honestly, he's more than halfway to a scythe. Like way more than halfway. He's like 2 minutes away. Up, roly roll.
And this could help. Maybe get some hero kills. Warlock found. No ultimate means no chance.
More of a chase.
It's got the auras. Has a lot of wand charges as well.
See you later, nerd.
Simply kill him. Does he primal split? No chance either. So, all right, 2 kills and both staying dead for the time being. That's kind of a little bit of a chaotic situation there for Geek Fam. They were fairly spread out and good capital.
If you are split against some of these heroes, I mean, it does sound very simple, but if you get caught by Monkey King Earth Spirit, it reminds me of OG. You're not running away from these heroes. They have like 2-second cooldown spells that catapult them like 1,000 range every time. So you've got to be more careful with these things, because I still feel like that Neon, even though being behind, they're doing a very nice job when it comes to like fighting back and finding small things on the map.
Rubik still has that Bedlam stolen. And it could come into play coming up. Him and Sven both smoked, by the way. They're headed towards Radiant Jungle. You do see Invoker sees these getting TPs to actually support coming in. They saw the Monkey King, I think. Yep, definitely sees him.
Yep.
Brando, there's a cold snap.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you have died pretty quickly. This is not just as he has the Ogre Seal as well. Flops on over, kills the Ancients.
Now 1, 2, 3, 4. You are no more. Come on, you had a chance there, kids.
I'd never even heard that before. It's probably some American thing I've never heard of, but my bad. It does make sense. It checks out.
Timing.
That is true. I thought maybe you're just too good. Should be a rapper. There's a scam. You are locked in, my friend. This is a non-walkable gate. Of course, he has a 4 staff, so he'll get on out.
Yeah, so it does feel like a little bit of swing, kind of back and forth. But, I mean, the big picture is certainly still feeling very good for Geek Fam, even slightly more ahead when it comes to the net worth. Because, yeah, I mean, the biggest factor is Sven continues to get bigger and better. You talked about how he's just upgrading the items that he has. He does have the full Harpoon finish now. And he queues up a Satanic, so... Of course, that Mask of Madness in play. Yeah. Could simply split that up.
Yeah, I guess. So Satanic, Refresher, Swift Link. It's kind of going to be on the deck for him, but as he is around.
Oh, Blade Mail. Doesn't want to fight into that.
Boundless. Lift back, Stolen Boundless.
Who thought about using it, did Rubik, but Monkey King able to get some team support there even with the, I believe he got 4 staffed away as well, so.
It's a big smoke.
Ancient Apparition. Oh yeah, they're smoking back in. Brewmaster. They can catch Earth Spirit. Get him before the Blade Mail specially. There's the jump. Good boundless strike. Roll. Nope. Back going to be lifted. Out comes Chaotic offering it down. Goes Earth Spirit. He buys back.
Ooh, that's a quick buyback.
Very quick. Clearly they want to fight this. Wukongs, of course, don't want to fight in there. They understand that. They let it wear out. And now
Harpoon's done.
Harpoon. Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord. Battle Trance. Yes, the once again he gets it off just barely with the BKB. Spin. Trying to
flip flop.
Battle Trance has no war. Not. Battle Strike again. The Ice Fist put down. Oh, and it turns around. A second that Battle Trance is over with the alacrity and just shreds the Monkey King and the Troll. It ain't over yet. On it, blinking in. The meatball's throwing down. Not even necessary. Triple kill for Rubik, actually. That Bedlam's also doing work. You've seen him steal that several times.
He's stolen it like 19 times now. It's just doing a lot. As Ken has, this could be a dieback. Cox finds him.
And the Geek Squad of Geek Fam pushing in now. They're going for tier 3. All 5 are dead. The dieback, as mentioned, out for 70 seconds on Earth Spirit. See you later, nerd.
Yeah, that's one lane. They're gonna already go mid, as Cox already made his way there. He's gonna push in that lane as well. Ooh, this is a very, very sizable lead. I love that they continue. Like, they had the Chilling Touch, I think, stolen from Rubik, if I'm not mistaken, at the back end of that fight too, the cold feed, and then they followed up with the Sven stun to just keep Fortune Souls stuck in place.
And Radiant, without Urspirit, of course, is that chaos creator. He's that front liner. Without him, what do you do? Wukong's thrown down, but the obvious anti-strategy to this is, well, we'll just walk out. So they're going to take out mid-tier 2 as well. So many objectives just done.
Yeah.
As a result of that bond. I mean, look at the net worth lead now. It's up to 22,000. We hadn't been above like 7,000 just prior to that fight.
I mean, also, one of the problems is right now, I think Raging Potato's impact compared to... I mean, his net worth is already not good, being at 11k, but let's say he's a post-4 Monkey King that has a Diffuser Blade with a good ult. I think he will do more than what he has right now. Like, he has Echo Saber BKB. Literally, no one on the Dire team cares that he's in the game right now. Maybe when he has a Skadi, it will be different, but... he's ways away from that. Maybe this Hex on Dark Willow can make a small difference.
Invoker joined up with the team down here. It feels like Neon's a bit desperate.
Ooh, they have a high ground ward. They see Raging Potato.
First crown on Brewmaster off the bat. Gonna be stunned down. Sunstrike, the Urspirit's hit. The Blade Mill's up, but again, another dieback is in the near future. No, he's gonna barely survive for the time being, but the BKB being activated. Raging Potato.
1, 2.
He's trying to run. There's the third. Down goes Monkey King, terrorized by Kishka. These fatal bonds, though, you just constantly seeing them pop up. That's so much damage spreading. There's Dark Willow, buyback from Monkey King, but they're gonna get him to troll. He's got...
oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter. No chance to use it there.
Ultra.
He says, please give me the rampage.
Yo, Ken, go feed. Go feed, bro. Come on, give him the rampage. He has a refresher. Yeah, honestly, I like this build, because he knows as well, you just need longer fights, I just need double BKB. I mean, apparently he doesn't need double BKB because he didn't have to use it, but imagine that. They win the fight this strongly and he still has Gauss Strength BKB. He has 2 buybacks come out, Fortune Soul. Stolen Ice Blast, see, I call it.
That's over.
Ooh.
It's not official, but we're calling it for them, I guess.
Yeah.
Castaway says, yeah, we agree. It is absolutely over now. Geek Fam takes out Neon here in game 1. Great performance by them. I mean, a game that certainly swung back and forth.
Yeah.